Hi, it's KingT here, and welcome back to another little update from the Microscale city. There are a few noticeable things that I have changed. The first being adding in the skyscrapers from the Shanghai set. So there's the Shanghai Tower and Shanghai World Financial Center in the back there. Then up in the front we have the other buildings that I don't remember the name of, I'm gonna be honest. I think that the Shanghai buildings, especially the tallest two, fit really nicely in with the scale of the city so far. Not quite the tallest, but that's good. Not every building can be absolutely massive, but they do add some nice height and shape differences rather than mostly just boxes. The other noticeable main difference is that I have reorganized a lot of the buildings in the city, specifically back here with the Shanghai and Dubai area. I've extended what will be the river to come all the way around here and put this building on an island like it actually is in real life. And I've also started tiling off a lot of the city. And this is really in order to be able to move these buildings around. Like, let's say I want to work on this building. Well, I can just pull it right off. There's jumpers under there. And this way, you don't see the jumpers unless you actually take off the building. Same thing here. And so that's going to be really nice for a little bit of extra customization. I know a lot of these buildings have like a very unique shape, so they're going to kind of stay where they are, especially like the Burj Khalifa in the back and a lot of the Shanghai buildings, but I do have some toward the front that have a more generic box-like shape. There's still a lot of tiling work to be done. I only got this little stretch here. And I'm also putting in a lot of my extra blue plates. I don't really need them for anything else. So all the blue plates are going to be put on the bottom and then tile goes on top. And that's probably, if I do run out of the blue plates, I'll probably just end up using whatever I have a lot of. Probably going to end up being red and green as well. Toward the center we have an update on the Chicago buildings. I don't remember if I've actually shown this in a video yet, but I am using the online available instructions from lego.com, and I have not, up until this point, I've not really purchased anything for these. I'd never purchased the actual set. I'm just acquiring the pieces and using what I have. Especially these two buildings. These two I had pretty much everything. I had to get a bunch of these black grill pieces from Bricks and Minifigs, but that was a small amount. In the back here is the probably about halfway complete Will's Tower. Most of the pieces are actually there already because it gets thinner as it gets taller and taller. That will be getting taller over time as I get more of the clear pieces. Those are very hard to come by, so progress on that building is slow. Over in the back here, I've actually made this skyscraper shorter. I didn't like how it was another just spike of a skyscraper. I've changed some things around. I've also rotated the top half of the building. I've rotated about 45 degrees using a jumper in there. And I actually think it looks better like this. I like it right now as it is. I like it a lot better than it used to be. Finally, over here we have 3 new buildings. I don't know if these are actually going to stay. The 2 in the front look pretty good. The one in the back kind of looks just a little bit awkward. That one's probably going to end up getting removed. I'm probably going to use those parts to make a different design, because I really do like the color scheme of the silver and dark blue translucent studs. That's a horrible zoom. I really do like the color scheme, but it's just not the right shape, I think. If we go over to this side, I think the building right next to the One World Trade Center is actually really cool. I might add a little bit of height on it, but I'm pretty happy with that one, especially since I just kind of threw it together. The one in the middle here is just not done yet. I'm gonna add a lot more layers once I get more, again, translucent blue pieces. And the final piece of the update is the tall tower, which I've now rebranded to just, I think I'm gonna rebrand to KingT Incorporated, because why not? it's definitely better without the red. I took out the red and the red just looked ugly in my opinion. It's so much better without it. I'm gonna replace all of these silver studs with light gray. There's actually a little piece in the back that's missing right now, but I'm gonna take all of this out and it's gonna all be light gray to match the rest of the building, and I will use the silver to help with this down here. And finally we have this building right next to the two Shanghai buildings. I tried my best to replicate the Jin Mao building, I think is what it's called. I don't think it came out great. I'm not exactly sure yet. We'll see. It kind of looks cool. I might keep this as it is and then make a different version. Let me know in the comments. This one's a little bit weird. Kind of looks cool. I have it at an angle, which I do like. That's also something I do plan on making more buildings at angles rather than just square. So that's going to do it for this Microscale City update. If you have any suggestions or feedback, I'd love to hear your comments down below. I read all of them. And I will see you in the next one. KingT out.